Alabama football recruiting and transfer portal updates. We're gonna do a little playoff talk, and we're gonna talk about what the former offensive lineman from Michigan had to say about Alabama in the playoffs. But hey, before we get into it, please like and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to Nick Sapp Jr. Sports Talk TV, and please like and subscribe to the channel. And let's get right into it. So today we have some more unofficial visits and official visits today. And the main one is Eddrick Houston, currently an Ohio State commitment. Eddrick Houston is officially on an unofficially visiting Alabama this weekend before signing day. 6'4" edge rusher has been committed to the Buckeyes for a long time, so this would be devastating to lose after they also lost Justin Scott to Miami. So Eddrick Houston is a guy that me, personally, myself, has been wanting. He committed to Ohio State earlier on. And for him to take an official visit right before National Signing Day, I talk about this often. What trick does Nick Saban has up his sleeve? You know, every year he pulls this one recruit out of nowhere that we didn't expect, we didn't see coming. And could this be the guy that he can pull up from up under Ohio State Buckeyes? I don't know. Don't know if he'll decommit, but hey, if he's taking an unofficial visit, he seriously think about it, because an unofficial visit means nobody is paying for it but yourself. This is coming out of your own pocket. So Buford five-star edge rusher Eddrick Houston is on a unofficial visit today in Tuscaloosa. Something to look out for. Something to look out for. So I like that. And another update. The number one recruit in the country, Bryce Underwood, will be at Alabama this weekend for an unofficial visit. This will be his second time in Tuscaloosa in his recruitment. He has a commitment date set for January 6, 2004. LSU and Michigan and other contenders for Underwood. And also, the number one safety in the 2025 class, DJ Pritchett, will also be in T-Town this weekend. This will be his first visit to Alabama. Going to be a huge recruiting weekend for Alabama in Tuscaloosa. And I told y'all about some of the other guys. You know, you got the two Texas A&M guys there. You got Ja'Shawn Ross there. Ja'Shawn Ross. You got Kevin Riley there. And you got the Arkansas running back commit there as well. So we have some guys on campus this weekend. Eddrick Houston, that's the main one I want to point out. Bryce Underwood will be there also as well, the number one recruiter in the country for the 2025 class, I want to say. And the number one safety in the 2025 class, DJ Pritchett. And this will be his first time there. So yes, let's cross our fingers, Crimson Tide fans. And let's hope we can get these guys, especially Eddrick Houston. So last night, we all seen that my guy, Elijah Pritchett, he hit the portal. And it was weird because, you know, J.C. Latham should be going to the NFL draft this year, so that provides him opportunity. But I also have heard that he has taken his name out the transfer portal, and he will not be in the transfer portal. This is what I heard from my recruiting guy. I heard he is out of the portal right now, but as of last night, he hit the portal, but I hear he is out of the portal as of right now. So that's good to hear. Let's hopefully he stays and compete for the tackle position last night, because he's in a prime position to be able to take over the left tackle. But I know you got people like Miles McVay and Terrence Ferguson right there breathing down his neck. So therefore, it will be competition. It will be competition at the tackle position next year, at the other tackle position. Ja'Cory Brooks has officially found his place, found a new destination, found a new home, and he is committed to the Louisville Cardinals. I just let y'all know the other day that he was taking an official visit But it doesn't look like he looked very far else after that. He is committed to the Louisville Cardinals, and this is a great addition for the Louisville Cardinals. Great pickup for them. Great pickup for them. And another thing I want to bring up is, remember, before the season, there was a lot of talks around Holman Wiggins. Should we fire Holman Wiggins? Should we get rid of Holman Wiggins? And to answer your question, I don't feel like we should get rid of Holman Wiggins. I feel like if we can retain him, we should retain him. Because I know opportunities will come after the season. But if we can keep him, I say we should keep him. Because we looked at a lot of drop balls the past couple of seasons. Listen, these wide receiver coaches cannot help these players dropping balls. I know they work on a lot of things, but I think dropping balls is something that a craft that a wide receiver needs to work on himself. But the reason why I say let's keep Holman Wiggins, the reason why I say wide receiver coach Holman Wiggins is ranked as the #1 recruiter in the country according to 247 Sports. Wiggins is listed as the primary recruiter for, listen, Julian Sayin, Zabian Brown, Ryan Williams, Casey Poe, Peyton Woodyard, and Jameer Gimsley. Listen, this man has been recruiting his lights off. And can we say this year our wide receiver position has gotten better? It has gotten better. I will say it has gotten better. So let's retain Holman Wiggins if we can. If we can retain him, let's keep him because I think he is big time to the program as far as our recruiting. But one of the things I want to talk about too as well is ranking the most successful college football programs in the college football era. This is something I found. And at number 7, now let me start at the honorable mentions. The honorable mentions, they have Notre Dame, FSU, Oregon, Washington, Penn State, Boise State, and Appalachian State. They didn't say basically the teams that made the college football players the most. They said the most successful teams in the college football playoff era programs. So starting at number 7, they have Michigan. Listen, this is Michigan's 3rd straight year getting in the college football playoffs. Congratulations to them. I give it to them for the 3rd straight year being in the playoffs. Number 6 is LSU. We know 2019 LSU made a run for the national championship. What an epic season. What an epic team by them. But number 6 is LSU. Then number 5, they have OU. Okay, they got in the playoffs, but they ain't really do nothing in the college football playoffs. But, hey, they got in there 2 times, I will say. I think they got in there 2 times. One year they played Georgia and lost, and the other year they played, I can't remember who they played, but they lost. LSU. They played LSU. Number 4 is Ohio State. Now, Ohio State, they have been getting in the college football playoffs. They won it one time. They actually beat us in the round before the college football, before the championship game, and they won it with a 3rd string quarterback, so kudos to them. Number 3 is Georgia. Rightfully so. Georgia is the back-to-back national champions. And speaking of Georgia, are y'all seeing what's going on with Georgia right now? They have a lot of transfers. And at first it was kind of one of those things that it wasn't guys that wasn't contributing much to the team for Georgia, but now it's starting to trickle down. Like 5-star AJ Harris, he didn't contribute. He was a true freshman. 5-star Jamon Dumas, whatever. There was a starting linebacker. He was starting all the way this season until the one game he got hurt. But him now. You have like a lot of players that it's trickling down on. So hey, do y'all see what's going on in Georgia? Let's pray for the Georgia Bulldogs. But number 2 is Clemson. Clemson has won 2 national championships as well in the college football playoff era. So congratulations to them. But of course, number one Alabama, because listen. We have been in almost all of these college football playoffs since they have started, man. Like, Alabama is running things in the college football playoff era. So, hey, those are the teams that has been successful in the college football playoff era. Honorable mentions: Notre Dame, FSU, Oregon, Washington, Penn State, Boise State, Appalachian State. Number 7, Michigan. Number 6, LSU. Number 5, Ohio State. Number 5, Oklahoma. Number 4, Ohio State. Number 3, Georgia. Number 2, Clemson. And number 1, Alabama. So, hey, that's big time. That's big time. And let's talk about this right here. The roster talent of every playoff team per 247 Sports. 247 Sports. So let's get into it, man. And I looked at this thing. You have Alabama, 5 stars. We have 18 5 stars. 4 stars. We have 56 4 stars, and we have 10 3 stars. That's freaking amazing. The freaking blue chip ratio, the talent on this team for Alabama is freaking ridiculous. Number 2, you have 9 5 stars for Texas, 47 4 stars for Texas, 27 3 stars for Texas. Impressive. For Michigan, you have 2 5 stars, 45 4 stars, and 38 3 stars. Washington, this is impressive. This is a coach that has been developing this program. Washington, you have 0 5 stars, 27 4 stars, and 49 3 stars. So that's very impressive. And that's ranking, and I'll tell you the rankings on that. So, of course, we're ranked number 1 in this with 5 stars, and Texas is ranked number 6 with the talent ratio, with the amount of talent, and Michigan is ranked number 14 according to the talent wise. This is what I'm talking about. And Washington is ranked number 26. So that's impressive. But the last and final thing is I want to talk about. I know y'all probably seen the video surfing online about the former Michigan offensive lineman. Said something. Listen, I watched Alabama games, and I remember when Alabama was unreal, whatever he was saying, all that crazy stuff. Basically saying that Michigan has nothing to worry about. Because I watched the USF game, the 3rd game of the season with our starting quarterback. This is what he's basing this off of. He's seen a couple of games. And I guarantee you, that's probably the last and final game that he's looked at. He probably didn't look at the whole game. He probably just looked at the highlights. But he said Michigan doesn't have nothing to worry about. And don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But if you have watched Alabama's full football season, which I know you probably didn't because you're a Michigan guy, so I don't expect you to watch Alabama's full football season. Listen, if you seen the Michigan football reaction from the team when they found out they was playing Alabama, they don't even believe they can beat Alabama by their reaction. So you don't have to hype your former team up, but I know that's what you're going to do because you're a Michigan guy. You should do it. But listen, and I'm not saying we're going to beat the brakes off you. Definitely not saying you're going to beat the brakes off us, but I don't think this is the smoke you want to be smoking with. If you're smoking, you might want to become smoke-free before the first, because Alabama is here to bring it all. We are here to give you everything you want. Alabama, we want all the smoke. And listen, country, world, all the Alabama haters, keep putting the rat poison out there in the atmosphere. Hey, they watching. Alabama is watching. And we use everything for energy, everything for positive energy in our way. So keep putting it out there. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're an Alabama fan, it's a great time to be an Alabama fan. And Alabama is the reason why I love college football, baby. Roll Tide.